All right, guys, let's welcome my guest, D'Lo. D'Lo, what's up,
Yes,
man?
sir. What's the word?
What's the
Thanks
word?
for
It's
having
pretty
me.
dark out. Yeah, it's pretty dark for y'all, man.
Yeah, yeah. It get darker a little early, so you know.
Yeah, speaking of dark, man, both our teams are kind of been playing these little crappy games where they should have won, but man, the Bears had games they should have won.
Man, that been the theme with us since Lord knows how long. Like we can't finish, and it's been a lot of argument about that we have the quarterback. I think if you watch the games, you know for sure we have the quarterback. It's just but I like what Thomas Brown is doing though. I really like what I've seen with Thomas Brown. If Thomas Brown wasn't coaching them last three games, we would have got blown out every single one. I mean, look at the Cardinals game, look at the Patriots game. Like it was embarrassing. And then we talk
Yeah,
about better teams we just went against in the division. So, but I mean, we was a play away from beating each of them teams. And we talking about the three of the top teams in the league, three top 10 teams in the Vikings, Lions, and the Packers.
oh yeah. Hey, but what's good, man? I guess I told you my guy from Indiana too. This guy right here, he's cool.
Oh, he in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, he's in the chat. He's the one from the same state you're from, but he's good people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
I'm actually in Maryville, Indiana right now. So he I know he's familiar with that area. It's like right by where we
yeah.
at.
Yeah, but speaking of how it is, bro, like at least you guys weren't getting blown out, Like the last two games, it seemed like we were tanking. But the from Thomas Brown, he kind of moved from different like roles, huh? He was like an assistant and he moved to OC or something, huh?
Oh yeah. Now he the head coach now because we got what was it? Before Eberflus, we ended up getting Luke Getzey out of there. Not Luke Getzey. I'm
Oh,
tweaking. We got him out last year. We got Shane Waldron.
Shane Waldron, yeah, he was the one from Seattle. Yeah, the one from
Yes, sir.
Seattle. Like, um, yeah, there was a lot of see, but he's a boxer, but he's one of them dudes from Gary. He's cool.
Uh,
Um,
that's what's up.
yeah, yeah, he's good people, man. What's good? We can't close games either. That's the truth, man. Both of us can't. Like, honestly, I don't want to use the injuries as an excuse of why we've been underperforming, but it's kind of hard to make an argument about it. I mean,
For sure.
maybe both our players, maybe like the way they're underperforming, but you still got to do better at the end of the day. I mean, look at Debo, bro. You're getting paid $20 million, and you can't even produce anymore. I mean, you got a wide receiver who's making welfare money, and he's outperforming the $30 million receiver. So what does that say?
Hey, that's real. That's real
Yeah,
what you're saying. I agree with you, bro. Like you don't want to use the injuries as an excuse, but it definitely plays a factor. I mean, y'all got a damn good coach though. That's at
yeah.
least the advantage y'all had. If it was our situation, oh, it'd be way worse because we don't have a Kyle Shanahan on our roster. But
I know a lot of the Bears party might have heard these little discussions from Mike Florio, like, oh, what happens if the Bears want to make a trade for Kyle Shanahan? Was there like even a thought in your guys' head, like, hey, let's get Kyle Shanahan if the Niners move on?
uh, it's picking up some steam. I will say that it's definitely been a discussion about possibly, but I mean, it's gonna be a lot of hearsay.
Yeah,
So at this point, I'm really not sure. Yes, what's gonna happen? Because it's gonna be a lot of rumors, a lot of this, a lot of that. Since we in that situation, so it's really just a wait and see.
yeah.
You know.
It's a wait and see. Like I think for any other head coach candidate, I think going to the Bears might be the most intriguing job next year.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
I
Yes.
mean, like Caleb Williams has all the talent to be successful. He kind of reminds me more of Baker Mayfield, just a little more like the cockiness and all that. Because I've seen a little bit of the glimpse at Oklahoma because I watched the Oklahoma Sooners and all that. But I don't know. He got the talent. It's just you got the wide receivers, which I think you got DJ Moore, who's one of the top receivers in some perspective. Then you got Keenan Allen, who to me is going to be a future Hall of Famer, and then you got Roma Doomsday. Then that's a nice combination. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree. The weapons is there. I think the O line is get a couple pieces. I mean, the O line is not that all that great, but we had injuries to it too. Now we a little healthier. And also Caleb. He's a rookie. One of the knocks on him is he like to go for the home run ball. So sometimes he holds the ball a little too long. You know, that's a knock on him. But as time goes on, he'll improve with that.
Yeah. So when we think about who's going to be out for Sunday and who's going to return for Sunday, like you don't have to worry about Nick Bosa. He's already been rolled out. So I already checked out the quick updates.
I know that sucks for y'all, but thank God.
Let's see. Trent Williams ain't playing, so we've kind of been okay without Trent because we got this guy named Jalen Moore. He's actually been stepping in pretty well. And Aaron Banks, let's be honest, when healthy, he's been pretty good guard, but he's out for this one. Ben Barch has been playing pretty well, so maybe we might have something going forward at that guard spot. I think the 5 games we're going to see what Brock Purdy is, man. Everybody keeps saying he's a system quarterback, this and that. Like, what's your opinion on Brock Purdy from an outside looking in?
Brock Purdy, I would say he probably has the easiest job outside of maybe Dak Prescott for a quarterback.
But yeah, okay.
You still got to go out there and perform. But
okay.
You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I would say probably about a year or so. I would agree with that argument. But I think over the years, I think we got to give him his props. I think Brock Purdy. I was gonna say Brock Prescott, to mix them both together. I think Brock Purdy. I think he earned the respect. I think we got to kind of chill out with that a bit. I think he's kind of earned,
Yeah, Sure, the performance is what it is. Yeah, he's playing with who he's got right now. Not a lot of quarterbacks can do that, but you're missing Brandon Ayuk, and it's hard to open up the offense. Debo's just not what he is, but he's actually making Jauan Jennings a household name. Nobody doesn't even know who he is, and he's already becoming a big name right now. So
and that's very true. Even in the playoffs, he had some good games. If I remember correctly, what was it? The Packers game, I think.
Yeah, that Packers game. Yeah. He made like 4 key catches, and then he made a Super Bowl. He would have been Super Bowl MVP against the Chiefs, but still, Brock made the most out of him. So yeah, and I think the contract that he signed in the offseason is a bargain, bro. He might want to rework that contract now since he's already proven otherwise. Yeah, I think these 5 games will determine it. But like you said, both teams just can't get the job done. But this is something that you might have to agree with. This is probably the first time in Bears history that they fired a head coach during the season, man.
Oh, 100%. That's why a lot of us were shocked. We didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah, and usually when the team gets an interim coach, they get that boost power. That little boost of energy. They play more inspiring. So I expect at least this Bears team to play a little bit better, man. Way better.
Oh yeah, because they all inspire. You can see it in the energy and all that. Like them boys is expired and ready to go. And just even with Thomas Brown, just what he's done, what he's shown in these games. Now he get a full control. And this is a crazy approach. I know I'm gonna get killed for it, but I like to troll a lot and call him a young Mike Tomlin.
Man, nothing wrong with that. You just got to look at potential-wise and what he could be. I know a lot of people were calling me crazy when I said I think Brock can be like Drew Brees, man. They thought I'm nuts. I know that's a far-fetch, right? But at least I'm trying to, hype him up a little more. But I've always kind of
he's a good quarterback. My fault. Go ahead. My fault for cutting you off. But, yeah, he's a good quarterback, though.
Yeah, he sure is. You kind of see how he processes the game pretty quickly. So he has the ability to process quickly like how Brees does. Brees ain't the biggest quarterback. He don't got the strongest arm, but he can put the ball where it needs to be. And I know maybe the way you're saying about how you hype those other players. I've been hyping Jauan Jennings before he came into the league. Even as a 7th-round pick, I even said he was going to be better than some of those other guys. And I kind of lived in my expectation. I said he's going to be like Anquan Bolden. He's got the talent. He's already making plays like Bolden. Kind of not the fastest, but makes plays like you look at Keenan Allen, right? Not the fastest, but can separate in different ways.
Yeah, very effective. I agree.
But when you look at the Bears, at least you don't got to worry about quarterback anymore because throughout the previous years, you went from the Mitch Trubisky's and then the Justin Fields. That's
fact.
It takes a lot of investment for the Bears to try to find their long-term answer,
Yeah, I mean, we knocked the number one thing out the way. Now it's just like protecting them, keeping them upright, keeping them healthy, continue building the O-line, get this coaching thing right so we don't continue the same cycle of the next GM come in and it's like, oh, well, Caleb wasn't my guy, so let me go ahead and draft another one. But I think it's different this time around. I think the talent, you just see it. Like, he's just better than those other guys we had. Like, if you got 2 working eyes, or even 4 if you wear glasses, it's not hard to see. Like, and I ain't gonna say, I'm not gonna say the name of this person. You know who I'm gonna get at. We're not even gonna. Cause it's funny.
Don't even give the man the clout because I feel like we got some. I feel like I don't know if you see the Step Brothers. Like, hey, did we become best friends? Yep.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But no, it's just like when you mentioned Brock Purdy too. It's he's the staple of what you want these late round picks to be, and a lot of what said person, you would think that's who he is. How said person talks about him, you would think he's Brock Purdy, but he's not. We've seen enough to know that he's not Brock Purdy.
No, I mean, everybody has their own game. Like, you look at other guys like George Kittle, a late-round guy, a successful tight end at the position. I mean, I think a lot of teams have always realized, hey, I got to hit early. Not all the time, but you do want to get those early picks sometimes. But every now and then you're going to miss a lot. But if you can get those late-round hits right, then you get something good,
Oh, for sure. You got to be able to hit on the late rounds because in most cases, it really don't even matter where you get drafted. It's what
as long as you can play.
Right, when you get there. So, plus, in most cases, it might even be better to be drafted late because then them guys have something to prove.
Yeah, blue chip guys, something to prove they want to make the roster or prove otherwise. I seen a clip of what Jalen Johnson said, man. Like, I think he said something to the coach. Like, I think he was saying crap to Eberflus. I don't know if it was true, but this guy comes from my city, so this guy speaks his mind how he wants, man. Jalen Johnson.
Oh, what you've seen is 100% true. It's true.
Yeah, because he was calling his ass out.
Yeah,
like really.
I wish I was a fly in the room, but yeah, they said Jalen, let him hear it.
Yeah, that's what I like about him. I mean, he's been a blue chip guy since coming from Fresno, but played at Utah, But yeah, like I actually met the dude's dad around the store a while back, like just around the corner. But yeah, he's a good kid. But I think I like that he got his money's paid, and I like that he backs up his shit. He's finally getting his recognition. So I was kind of bitter by the fact we didn't even draft the guy. I said, man, let's get this kid. But no, you guys got him. I thought Kansas City was going to be smart to get him, but nope.
Yeah, my boy, a Utah fan. Shout out my boy Brandon from Utah. He was telling me, yeah, this guy, he kept telling me all about him and told me who we had and all this. And I just liked him from day one. I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, he's fearless.
Yeah, he doesn't back down from challenges. Like, you get that from a lot of these guys. But, yeah, I mean, like, whatever he said was not – well, he wasn't lying about it. So that's kind of like what a leader you want to speak out his mind.
Take a quick picture and you all good. You good, actually. I'm going to just take this.
All right, let's see.
I'm good, bro.
So, any sleepers from the Chicago Bears that we need to watch out for, man? Like somebody that may surprise us.
I would probably go Dexter Senior on the D line.
Oh, okay. The guy. Oh, that guy from Florida that you got drafted. Yeah, he's kind of interesting. Okay. So for a sleeper, since we're pretty dinged up at running back right now, we got this kid Isaac Arendo, so you might need to watch out for that guy.
And that's just great because our run defense has not been good all year.
He's averaged like almost 6 yards a carry, so that's kind of insane. And he's from Indiana too. He's from Clay, Indiana, or somewhere down Advil or Avon, Indiana.
Clay, Indiana. I'm not too familiar. That must be like deep into Indiana.
Yeah, he's like somewhere close to Indianapolis. But yeah, he was like he's a track star. He was like a he runs pretty quick. But he was like a late bloomer or something. So he's kind of like 24-year-old rookie. I guess the Niners like his upside, so I guess he's going to have an opportunity to start. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Bears. As far as the running back, like what's the status with Swift? Is he going to play or not?
Yeah, what's up? You said with DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, I'm hearing status that he might not even play or not.
I think he's a go.
Okay. Because I know that the other running back, Johnson's ruled out or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got a little banged up last game, if I remember correct. So it was kind of. No, that's it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Swift will go. I mean, we'll see, though.
Hey, dude, look at this troll. This is the one you were mentioning, bro. This is how you know he stalks me. Come on. Imagine making an account of that shit, bro. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant, Judah. We know it's you, man. Come on, cut it out.
Oh, he in the chat?
Yeah, that's just his troll account. He knows he tries to make an account because I don't allow his freaking nonsense over here. You can tell. Bro, come on, man. You can't even come up with something relevant. It's funny.
He not be outside nowhere, man. That dude stays in the basement and says what he has to say.
No, but look, he just mentions your name. He says see, that's how you know it's Judah.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna peep it all. My hands a little full, bro. I can't be like him and sit in the basement all day. I gotta actually make moves.
Yeah. Oh, so he's riding on Purdy. Good Lord. Man, Judah, you want to join the Empire? Damn, bro, we don't want you here, bro. We don't want your Jehovah Witness over here, bro.
Man, hey, you know what's so funny? Ever since I dubbed him the EDP of this fan base, people been calling him Uncle Ruckus. What else? They call that dude, I'm like, God damn, they going in on Judah.
Yeah, this is how I know it's him, bro. He's Redbeard. He goes under a different account. He actually goes under a different account with using some freaking irrelevant, like he used something weird, but I don't really try to give him the energy, but everybody tells me that's just how he rolls, but come on, man. I just don't get I don't get it, man. Like, I think the first time we were in a community, my first battle was with him, but he kept talking too over, and I said, bro, is that the material you got? And then the Cowboys fan even laughed at him and said, dude, you just got schooled by a fucking rookie. Nah, but I think that's what kind of bitter him ever since, bro. I've always had his number, but never really wanted to. I actually wanted to try to give peace with him, but he never fucking did it that way. He held it against me, so I don't really got nothing against him anymore. I try to speak my peace with him, but I don't really have nothing to say to him. I just call him. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, I just call him the Jehovah Witness, freaking earth flattening dude. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up? Nah, but seriously, man. The old TTC is what it was, man. That's how we kind of went into it. But controversial, bro. I created a lot of heat, and I don't regret what I did, bro. I did it for fun. I got people fucking riled. That was my purpose. Was I actually a fucking Patriots fan? Fuck no. I played the fucking game. That's the difference. They don't understand the game. Like, you can play the game and control. You know how Triple H says time to play the game, play a little control?
Yes, sir.
I mean, he can come up with the old videos, bro, but that was my orchestrated plan, bro. That's how people remember. Nobody remembers his trash talk videos.
Yeah, he was on that Patriots fan. I'm like, what the fuck you talking? He's like, oh, I'm talking to CG. I was like, oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Nah, he's just talking about something that's like 4 years ago where I kind of pull off a troll, and then everybody found out that it wasn't legit because I was just trying to ruffle everybody off. And that's how I blew up from there. But after that, I stepped away from the community and started doing other platforms, and I started getting NFL players on my show. So slowly I got away from that community, and then he got jealous of my success.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. That's dope. Shout outs to that.
Yeah, and here's a fun fact. My cousin used to play center for the Bears once upon a time. But I don't know if you're too familiar with him, Roberto Garza.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's your cousin?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, it's from my grandpa's side of the family. Like it comes from a distance of my family because they live in South Texas. A lot of my families come from South Texas, which is in Brownsville area. He lives in some little town called Real something, and then there's different territories in the Brownsville area, but there's a connection because my grandpa was pretty damn tall, a little skinnier, and he had the connection with a lot of the Garzas because that's his last name. So there is that connection. So it's crazy, bro. I never knew.
It's a small world. Yeah, it's a very small world, bro. Like you would be surprised how many people, how far along your family tree is stretched. That's crazy.
Yeah, you'd be surprised about half my family members. They either like Cowboys and Niners, but then there's a little bit of the Bears because of certain purposes. I don't know why, but I guess they followed the 85 Bears or any other team. But I mean, you look at this era of football, man, it's kind of great how it's changed, but it's gotten softer, man. Like, I just don't like how they protect these quarterbacks too much, man.
Yeah, it's a different league. That's also with the money that's coming in too. Like, so.
Yeah, money, revenue, and all that stuff. They want to protect the offense and the quarterback at any cost, of course. I mean, you kind of like have to look at it this way. So, let's see. What do you feel about the Bears? What do they need to do to beat the Niners, bro? What's the 3 keys for the Bears to get this win over the Niners, bro? Because I know firing Eberflus has to fire you guys up more.
Yeah, I think number one, I think obviously we got to play a clean football game. Limit the turnovers. Yes, you will. So I would say limit the turnovers. Limit the penalties too. We can't be our own worst enemy out there. And I think as far as the defense, it's gonna be tough to say, but we gotta limit y'all on the run, which obviously gonna help. No Christian McCaffrey, but teams just ran all over us. Ran all over.
It's happened the last couple of games. We've been run over even by Green Bay and the Buffalo Bills. I mean, that's pretty much been our wreck issue. I don't think our pass defense is the problem. We're going to have Lenore coming back. Our secondary's been top 5. We haven't given up a lot of big plays. Like, you may get some plays here and there, but it's kind of like we don't give up the big time plays. Like, if you watch how Jordan Love played, bro, he threw less than 200 yards. Josh Allen barely did anything. So it was mostly a running game, but then you look at games like Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes didn't even get close to 200 yards passing, and he had 2 picks. Didn't even have – like, that's a career low for Patrick Mahomes. So our secondary is no joke.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, bro, she's been finding ways to win games. His statistics hasn't been that good, but I think another big key, I could probably even sub one out for it, is we just need to start fast. We need to start fast and, not look back.
Yeah.
I mean, now, on the flip side, what would you say is y'all 3 keys?
If you go up, it's toy.
That's Judah, bro. Don't lie. We know it's Judah. Come on, man. Nobody knows who that is.
Are you denying it?
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that's a troll, bro. I don't play with the troll games. Come on, man. If that's the case, then how come somebody told me that that's your troll account? Don't lie. Don't lie, Judah. I know that's you. Come on, man. I don't like liars. I don't like liars, bro. Somebody already showed me proof of that troll account.
Hey, another thing about Judah, he better not be streaming the game. Remember, he said if we lose to the Lions, he's not going to stream.
Let's see. So, yeah, I just don't get it, man. Like, like a lot of our fan base are hoping for a downfall so then Kyle can get fired. That's the dumb part about our fan base. Like, dude, Kyle, I get it. We lost 2 Super Bowls. That's frustrating. I get it. You want changes. But, dude, you can't get rid of a coach who took you to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's wild. I was going to say shit. We'll take him.
I mean, see, okay, so let me just say this. Like, if we fired him, the Bears or any other football team would just get him immediately, bro, and we would suffer. We would be mediocrity right now. And I know some of our fans say, stop using that shit. Well, dude, it's true. What happened before Kyle Shanahan? We were mediocrity, man. You want to go back to mediocrity? You want to go back to top 5 draft picks? Fire Kyle and all the rest of the staff, then go from there. We had to suffer. So, we don't want to go through what we did with Jim Harbaugh.
That's real. Like, but patience. A lot of people don't have patience. Yeah, I know. Like you said, getting the 2 Super Bowls and losing can be frustrating. But I mean, y'all been in the mix of a Super Bowl every year, if not making. Just this 1 year, y'all got, hella beat up with injuries.
Yeah. So, and I think it's not like, I don't think it's not out of the question. I think even if we don't make the playoffs, I think next year we have a better chance because we're going to have a chance to regroup and retool this talent and get better draft picks. So honestly, I don't want to say this, but I think if we lose out, it would be best for us so we can get rid of the big trash out there and just clean up house and get some young talent and started from scratch. But if we make the playoffs, I just don't think it's going to get us anywhere. I'd rather just like have a season where we can rest up and get these guys healthy for next year and get some new talent and get rid of the guys who ain't producing shit and just start off from scratch and give some young talent some opportunities. I mean, that's how I would do it. But if you're going to win out and make the playoffs, I don't think we're going to advance. I think we'll probably go as far as divisional round, and that's it. I don't think we're going anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, sound about right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just when you have so many injuries and you don't have the guys that are playing with that intensity, bro, it's not going to get you nowhere. So you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Last year, they were mentally beat down. And we're suffering the same thing. They didn't get nowhere. They made the wild card, but they didn't get nowhere. And then they had an offseason to clean house and change everything. And look at the Eagles now. They're a better football team.
Yeah, the Eagles look damn good. I can't lie.
They're a complete different football team. And getting Saquon Barkley is making their offense even better.
Oh, man, that dude is just... Are we saying MVP? Are we going to go there?
I would say MVP, but him and Josh Allen should be up for debate. I'm not going to lie. Josh Allen deserves his flowers.
I was going to say Josh Allen, but if it come down to either one of them two, I wouldn't be mad. But Josh Allen. Josh Allen's like 45 minutes from my city, bro. This guy is a small town guy. Earned his way, man. He wasn't given chances. He wanted to play for Fresno State, and he was turned down by them twice. Even in junior college, he wanted to play for them. Goes to Wyoming. Wanted to play for the 49ers, but never got a chance to get drafted. I think he was 2 spots away from being a Niner, but I think Buffalo said, nah, we're not going to take that chance. We're going to trade up and get him. But that's what it was with Josh Allen. He has that drive. So, and I don't think it's out of the question. I think Josh Allen deserves a lot of credit than people give him. I think this year's Buffalo Bills is going to have at least give a run for the Chiefs this year. Baltimore Ravens, you kind of see what they are. Regular season, they look great. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. And I think Lamar Jackson, I think early on he looked like he could have been it, but I think he's slowly playing himself out of the MVP race.
Yeah, he is right now. I mean, then you look at Derrick Henry. He's having a great year either way, but Baltimore getting him is a plus. But I think the Eagles are going to elevate more. I mean, Detroit Lions, I think they've proven to be a very good football team. They kind of give me the Niners vibes of last year because when we lost to the Philadelphia Eagles in that NFC Championship game, we came back with a different vengeance, and they're coming with a different vengeance right now.
Yeah, my take, I know this is probably going to be crazy. Well, not really crazy, but maybe unexpected. But to me, the Lions are the best team in football.
Yeah. Like, you can't deny that their defense is not too bad. They've actually made some improvement. Even with the injuries, they're still overcoming it, and their offense is just at a very high level right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think overall, top to bottom, I think they got the most complete team. Like, there's not many holes in that roster.
Pretty much.
And that run game is ridiculous. Like, that running duo. Jared Goff I always felt like Jared Goff was I thought he didn't. I feel like he was got a little too much flack. I always felt like that.
Jared Goff is a perfect example of once you build a team around him, he's going to be very successful. Once you protect him enough on the pocket, he's going to look like an unstoppable quarterback. But once you put up pressure and he plays with lesser supporting casts, you can say Jared Goff just looks average, just like how you look at Brock Purdy and Baker Mayfield if you take away the talents. I mean, and it sucks for me to admit it, bro. Like everybody keeps saying, hey, I mean, I think Brock's legit, but I don't think he's in the same conversation with those other four quarterbacks. Like with Patrick Mahomes, you can surround him with less talent and he'll still make the most out of it. Josh Allen's kind of showing it.
Yeah, I mean, he might not be there, but he's in that next tier, in my opinion. I think we could.
Yeah, he's in the tiers of Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff and the Jordan Loves of the world. And Caleb Williams, he'll definitely go up there at some point. But I think you're looking at him for this year. Him and CJ Stroud are kind of like in that same tier right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because CJ haven't been all that impressive this. I mean, we could say he went through a sophomore slump.
Pretty much.
Which was expected.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for him because usually some players don't perform well their second year because they have a lot of pressure and expectation. So, yeah, I can say that's true. But Texans could still run away with that division if they wanted to. But who knows? The division's so trash. But unlike the Bears, you guys are in a very tough division. At least my team has at least a chance to win that division because it's so damn terrible, dude. The NFC West used to be the most respectable, tough division. It's not. It's a laughingstock right now. Like, you can say maybe the NFC South sucks, but the NFC West is not too far off.
I can agree. I agree with you. Y'all definitely still got to show the chance. You got to win these games. Win this game tomorrow. Win the games you win. Even with the injuries and all that, y'all playing a very beatable team in us. And y'all at home. It starts by winning those games. You lose them games, and it kind of looks like, okay, still a shot, through the division, but that could be one of those that come back in the end where it's like, yeah, you're supposed to win that one.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes, man. Like, we can turn the tables by beating you guys and then beating the Rams on that short week, and then things can turn around quickly. But if we don't win this game, we can be in a very deep hole, and you can forget about winning that division. You got to win out the rest of the games. Even if you win out the rest of the games, you're going to need a lot of help in these type of circumstances. So I expect at least when we play the Bears, man, like I know Caleb Williams is something else, man. I think he's kind of like been sacked the most, but he's been the most difficult quarterback to take down.
Yeah, I think both of those is true because he makes some of those where I'm like, damn, how the hell? I think he's down, and he already kind of short. So I would think he's down, and he would find a way to slither his way out of it and then just make a play. I'm like, oh my God. We've seen a lot of that at USC because I'm a USC guy. So I watched all their games. Yeah, I hopped on that bandwagon, the golden days.
Man. So you jumped onto that USC bandwagon when good old Lincoln Riley left my Sooners, man. I can't stand that man.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Actually, bro, they was going against I did it when they went against Texas. I was living in San Antonio at the time. I was not going for the Longhorns. Vince Young and them. And that Rose Bowl, they ended up winning. So everybody out there in Texas happy as hell. I'm pissed off. I was not going for no Texas team. Spurs was doing their thing back then too. I hated the Spurs. Yeah. The only real bragging rights I got over them was my White Sox had beat what's the Texas team that they played in 05? What's the Texas football teams? Not the Rangers.
Well, you're talking about like baseball team, right?
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah, they got the Rangers and they got the Astros.
It was Astros, yeah. The Astros.
Yeah, Houston Astros. Yeah, they were quite known for being cheaters in the World Series or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, we beat them in 05, so that was like the only major like throw in their face I had over them because the Spurs won in 05. Longhorns ended up winning. So Texas was having a sports year. And I was living
Texas. Yeah, Texas has kind of been known to win some championship from time to time, but yeah, that Rose Bowl against like when Texas won against USC, I hated the fact that you guys lost, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm pulling for Georgia to knock out Texas, man. I'm an Oklahoma fan. I'm always going to root against Texas, even though I came from the state of Texas, But I don't like Longhorns. I don't like Cowboys. I don't get it, man. That Western stuff. I'd rather listen to rapper hip hop than listen to stupid country music, man. I don't get it. Some broken dreams, some broken hearts, some of that trailer stuff. I don't get it, bro. I'm Latino, bro. I don't understand what they come from. I'm broke too, but I don't need to have a broken dream or a broken car.
Real talk.
You can tell this is like, come on, man. Why would he even think of? Come on. You know what? You know how I know this is Judah?
Man, I gotta see
because I seen I think he said something like he would want Purdy. He would want Purdy over Caleb any day of the week. Somebody told me that he did. So that's exposure, man. Come on, man. A troll would. Yeah.
Bro, that dude is not a Bears fan, bro. He done been exposed so many times.
But he wants to expose me as a pig. But dude, I actually had to do a troll, and then the difference is I actually had to pay a bet on losing the Packers a while back too. So does that make me a fucking faker? No, bro. I pay up my bets. Difference. I mean, yeah, all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I reside in Tennessee. Oh man, the Tennessee, them whiskey, man. That little, I don't know. Tennessee seems kind of like chill, but too many. I don't know. Like I'm like, California's all nice and stuff, but too damn pricey, bro. So I might even consider moving down to Arizona, probably within next year or something. But man, dude, a lot of this, it's too pricey.
Yeah, it's pricey as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I think one good thing that they do have though, like California's so pricey, bro, that I seen that they had out there that y'all had was the restaurants allow you to use your EBT. I'm like, damn, that's actually it's expensive out here.
But they do have some nice houses in different places that you'd be like, yeah. Especially if where I live at, it's not expensive than the other Californias, but the rest of it, like going up north and Southern California, it's pricey as hell. But in the Central Valley, which is Central California, where Jalen Johnson came from, you can actually afford to live there. Just it's a little more pricey, big difference. But once you move to a state like Arizona and those other states, you might be able to afford better.
Yeah, I noticed everybody them foreign whips too, but it makes sense because all them like rental places is right there. I'm like, yeah, I know a lot of these got to be rented.
Yeah, so since we kind of have a common enemy, I don't really like hold nothing against nobody else, but it's just I try to move forward with all the passes with everybody else. If they don't want to move forward, then it is what it is. But since you want to talk about the score prediction, we can go on the score prediction. You can tell me why you feel confident about this game.
Yeah. Signal going bad. But if you can hear me,
I can hear you.
Originally, I had us losing this one.
Okay.
I got the Bears 26-20.
Okay, that's reasonable. I mean, you guys are going to play inspiring football with Thomas Brown, so Thomas Brown's going to fire up to get you guys played more inspiring. But I say this, man, everything's against the wall. We still have a chance to win our division, but we cannot ill afford to lose. But you guys are playing for something better. You're playing for pride, and you guys are going to play at toilet. So I wouldn't take you guys lightly. So this is going to be a very close ball game. So I'll say 21-24. Maybe Niners pull off the game winner. I'm trying to stay optimistic about it, but realistically, it wouldn't shock me if you guys beat us. It's just we're not finishing out games. You guys at least have played some close games. Let's see. You good? So, all right, I like that scoreboard. That's not too bad, but let's not take the Bears lightly. I think it's going to be a very close game. Ooh, he wants to have the record just like the 49ers. Okay. Oh, okay. They got to make their money. Okay. Not bad of a scoreboard. Okay, I think we pretty much cover everything. I think D'Lo has to go somewhere, but did a little bit of my chit chat, man. I might need to go look for a Rams fan next week. But hey, you guys have a great day. As always, go Niners. We'll see what happens. See that?